Okay, we're almost here. This is the historical marker, the first one we're going to come visit on our tour. This is really stop A on the Urban Explorers tour. This is stop 2 on the Emory tour. But as you can see here, it says where Hood watched the Battle of Atlanta. He said in 1856, James E. Williams, the mayor of Atlanta, between 1866 and 1868, built a residence atop this high ground, which later became a part of Oakland Cemetery. From the second story of the house, General John B. Hood, in command of the Confederate forces and members of his staff, watched that part of the Battle of Atlanta, July 22nd of 1864, where Brown's and Clayton's divisions and Cheatham's artillery, moved eastward astride the Georgia Railroad to assault the Federal 15th line, also astride the railroad at DeGrasse Avenue, 1¼ miles from here. And where he's talking about is right near the Inman Park MARTA station, which is one of the later stops on our tour. A notable landmark in this area, the rolling mill stood on the site of the cotton mill, and they're talking about the Fulton Bag and Cotton Mill here. So this is where the house, where Mayor Williams' house was. This is where Hood watched the battle, and I'll see if you can get a sense. We are pretty high here, so you can actually see the Fulton Bag and Cotton Mill right there in the distance. And if I pan over here, you can see the tops of the buildings over there in downtown Atlanta. It is pretty high, and of course, you know, most of these large, there's a good shot of the top of the sign. Most of these large mausoleums and monuments and all that were not here, so they would have had a straight shot of the city. And they were talking about the DeGrasse Battery is that away. That would be northeast from here, east-northeast, and that would be where the Inman Park MARTA station is. That's Battery Street that runs right there next to the MARTA station, and then DeGrasse Street is 1 block east going toward Moreland Avenue. So very interesting spot to start with here. This is Walter Taylor Drive, and I'll just leave you with this view right here. There's the visitor center there, that's looking south, and I'll walk now over to the Confederate part of the cemetery, which will be our next stop once we're in here.